Hey team, Major Foe here, Operation Cerberus, turn 5.5, 5.6, Commonwealth and France. It's July 9th, turn 38, and there's a bit of housekeeping. Um, the Russians forgot to roll, Derspot forgot to roll for Republican Spain, I believe. They're on a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 for recruitment. That's a 9. Apologies on that. And over here, Mongolia, 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. Terrible. Apologies. If I was rolling tech there, that might have been helpful, but it wasn't. Okay, hope I didn't waste some good rolls on tech. Speaking of tech, the UK has 2 tech rolls. I've got a +1 for radar. We're in round 1. Stage 1 correction. I need a 6 or above. That's a, that's a 5. That goes to +2, and improved construction 7 or above. That's an 8. We'll take it. So that is now at stage 2. Okay, on to purchases. The UK has $16. We're going to spend $4 on 2 railroads. That's 12. $6 on 2 infantry and $6 on 3 militia. That is 12 more bucks, and 4 is 16 in total. FEC is going to buy a coastal gun. That brings them down to 2. And ANZAC's buying a AAA gun for 4. That brings them to 2 as well. Clearly no combat movements. We'll get into non-combat. So cavalry will move to Nubia. Infantry in Tanganyika will move to Sudan. And the cavalry in Sudan will move to Rhodesia will move 1, 2 into Sudan. The transport here in I-4, we'll take that infantry from British Somaliland and move it to Aden, and it will go in port. On this side, no movement. Over here, the seaplane will from Sydney will move 1 to New South Wales, 2 to Queensland, and 3 to the Northern Territory. That finishes all of that. This coastal sub in P33 will move to P34. And well, that seaplane's chasing me, eh? Yep, that's as far as that'll go. And there's nothing else over on this side. No changes here, no changes there. Okay. All good there. Okay, up here in the UK, we take 1 torpedo boat destroyer out of the fleet in A23, +1 bonus from this major shipyard. We'll move 1 to A22, 2 to A21, and 3 into A20. And I think that's all the non-combat. Okay, placing of units. Okay, so Cape Town's going to get an infantry and a militia. Build a railroad from Rhodesia into Tanganyika and from Tanganyika into the Sudan. So now that's connected. So that gives us uh-oh. Did I mess this up? Just a second here. 1 additional strategic naval movement. Africa, 1 air base to be placed in British Commonwealth. 1 additional strategic rail movement in Africa. Air bases down here. In Africa. Okay, I'll place that air base in Cape Town. I think that's where it needs to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's put it in Cape Town. Okay. Militia will go to Aden, and the other militia will go to Lower Egypt. 1 infantry will go to London. And the coastal artillery will go in British Malaya. And the AA gun will go to Sydney. That will conclude all of the placing of units. And FEC's at 5. Correction, FEC's at 7, ANZAC's at 5, and the UK are at 16. Did I have $7 to start? I think I should only had 1. No, they had 4. They had 7, and they bought that, so they should have went to 1. Plus 7 brings them to 8, and then plus 5 brings them to 7, correct? And then this goes to 16. Okay, probably messed that up. Just let me know where I made my mistakes and we'll fix those. Okay, on to the French turn. All right, France is going for long-range aircraft. It's got a +2. Anything above a 6 would be great. That's an 8. That'll work. So France is at stage 2. It'll probably never get to use that. See the tanks building now. France has $10. I'm going to buy 2 tank destroyers. Let's see how foolish this gets. Okay, non-combat movements. I don't think there's any more French troops on this side of the board. They're all done. That's a German sub. Okay, here's the 2 transports. Are going to move 1, 2, join the fleet in A23. Pick up the wrong boat. Okay. And this bomber, +1 movement from the airfield is going to move 1 to Normandy, 2 to A21, 3 to A20, 4 to A19, 5 to A18, and 6 to Pierre Saint-Miquelon. I'm pretty sure medium bomber movement of 5 +1 from the airbase is 6. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Out of Paris, an AA gun is going to go to Picardy, and 2 infantry are also going to go to Picardy. Paris is looking thin. But, rough no matter what. Okay, I don't think there's any more movements for France. Pretty sure all their units are gone. And we'll get the 2 tank destroyers. And we'll put those in Paris. Okay, France on the board is at $10. So we'll go back to $10. And that will conclude the French turn. Operation Cerberus, Major Foe. Thanks for watching.